What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host today, Vett-Dog, as always. And today I kind of just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys because I've been doing a lot of gaming videos and I haven't really sat down and talked. I want to make sure that we still feel connected, you know? I want to make sure that we're still bonding in the same way and that we're being an interactive community and you guys aren't just watching me play games all the time, because I know some people that are subscribed, it's not your thing. Some people probably don't want to hear me talking, but hey, it's not a gaming video, so there you go. But I wanted to talk about something that people still question me about, or they still bring up in a matter of sense thinking that it's still going to happen, which it's not definite yet. It's still too soon to tell. And I had gone over this a little bit in one of my previous videos from a while ago, back in March or May, I believe, one of those M months, whenever I had hit 100 subscribers. And I'll put it up here so you guys can go watch it if you want to. I wouldn't recommend it. It's really just a weird video. I don't know. I tried watching it and I was like, wow, I didn't cut this up enough. I did not chop this down to what it needed to be. So hopefully I can keep it short and simple here for you today. But the thing that people still bring up to me is, when are you going to the Air Force? Now, as a lot of you know, it's not happening, at least not right now. I had told a lot of my friends that were in the Air Force that I was going to be joining them in the Air Force very soon. Things were supposed to go very soon, and eventually, just step after step, it dragged out longer and longer, and I had to get medical forms, I had to do this and that. They said it was going to be short and simple and I was going to be in there, and I could be in there by the end of the month. And then 1 month turned into 4 months, and it was getting drawn out at that point. And in the back of my head, I knew that it wasn't something that I had truly wanted to do. Would it be cool? Yeah. If you're in the Air Force, I respect it. If you're in any branch of the military and you're serving this country in any way, I have nothing bad to say about the military, and I will continue to stand by that. But to me personally, I just didn't think that it was right for me. I would have loved to do it. It would have been awesome. I think that I could have been great and it could have been meant for me, but I wouldn't have mentally been there 100%. I still would have had my mind off, wandering, doing whatever, thinking that I wanted to do something else, because as you guys probably know, if you've seen the other video about why I'm doing YouTube, I wanted to be a marine biologist as well. And then I had mentioned the thing about the Air Force for like a brief second, and yes, I gave that all up for YouTube. I definitely did give it up for YouTube, because YouTube is my passion. I gave it up really before I even put out any content out there on YouTube. I don't know why. I was like, yeah, YouTube's my passion, but I hadn't really even made an upload onto YouTube yet. At the time of the video, I had made a few videos before talking about it initially, but I've also made a lot more videos up until this point, to which I'm actually explaining it to you. But whenever my first actual video had gone up on the channel, or technically I think it might have been my third or fourth video, whenever I was making it more consistent and uploading weekly. But one of my friends had come down from North Carolina, and I had told him that I was going to be going into the Air Force, which I still have the paperwork for right here. I never got rid of it because I just haven't seen a reason to. I keep it as a reminder as to this is the other path I could have taken in life. I'm sitting here in front of the camera right now, and this is my reminder that I took this path. And then I have this floating around in the back of my head like, hey, could have went here. But do I regret it? No, because this is what makes me happy. I'm glad that I can be here sharing with you guys everything and enjoying all this time with you, and I'm glad that the community's growing still, and I'm glad that we can have these bonding connection moments right here. But I had told him that I was going to the Air Force and I was going to be leaving pretty soon. I was actually that next week, I believe it was that next week, I was supposed to go and sign my contract. It actually might have been a couple days before. I was going to go sign my contract to actually swear in. It's not the oath, but I was basically going to go sign the paper saying, yes, this is 100%, I'm ready to go. And I was going to be getting my leave date very shortly after that. But due to the inspiring speech that he had given me and the support that I had from certain friends and roommates, I thought that I should finally go with my gut feeling and dig down and just fight for what I actually want. Because initially I was going into the military as a backup plan because I dropped out of school, and I was out of school for like a year at this point, I believe, and I was set on an MOS and everything. My MOS was going to be pararescue. If you can see that there, Air Force pararescue. I wanted to do pararescue PJs. I wanted to be a PJ. I thought that seemed like a really cool idea, but it wasn't what I was 100% into. And after I had taken that huge leap away from the Air Force and I told myself I was going to be doing YouTube, I didn't immediately come out about it and start telling people. It took me a little bit. I had to post a couple of videos. I don't know how long it took me exactly, but I know I had to get into it before I could be open about it and put it out on social media because I was too worried about how people would view it and if they'd support me or not. And there was a bunch of issues with that. But you guys, don't ever be afraid to back away from something. If you're not passionate about it, I would recommend you don't do it. If you are passionate about something, it will reflect in your work. You guys should always just stay true to yourself, and that's the most important thing that matters. I'm glad that I have all of you here today and that all of you have continuously supported me through this time, and I'm so glad that we can take this journey together. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. I'd probably be in the Air Force. That's definitely 100% what I'd be doing right now. If I hadn't fully taken that leap into YouTube, that's exactly where I'd be right now. And we are a little over past a year of me taking that leap, so that's kind of why I wanted to bring it up. I wanted to bring it up right whenever it happened, but I don't remember the exact date. It was actually around this time whenever I had told myself that I wasn't going to be going into the Air Force. And I also had to break that news to my family. Obviously, there was some backlash there. Not everybody agreed with it, but that's why I'm here to prove them wrong and that I believe that I can do this if I put my mind to it. Is it going to be hard? Yes. But I feel like anybody can do it if they put their mind to it. Anything anybody wants to do, I believe they can achieve it as long as they put their mind to it. It just takes hard work and dedication, and that's what I truly believe. I had also told my family that I would go back to the Air Force a year later under certain circumstances, which would actually be right about the time as of now. I told them that if after a year I had not reached 1,000 subscribers, then I would go to the Air Force. And that was kind of the agreement that we had come to, and I've still got the pamphlets and all the paperwork that I had to do when going into the Air Force, and obviously we see where I'm at right now, still right here. I didn't do that in spite of them, to lie to them. I had actually planned on doing that, but that was more of before, whenever I had a true understanding of what YouTube is and how it works. I still don't know. I'm still new to this. I still feel like I don't have enough experience. Yeah, I've been doing it for a year now, but hey, I'm still getting used to it. And before, I was like, 1,000 subscribers in a year? What? Easy. These people are getting like hundreds of thousands a year and millions. It's like, dude, I could totally, yeah, no. I also feel like that has a lot to do with, like I had said earlier, about how your passion will reflect on your work. And if you don't love what you're doing and you're not fully 100% happy into it, if you're not passionate about what you're doing, it will reflect on your work. Was I 100% passionate about it? Yeah, I've always been 100% passionate from the beginning, but I wasn't pushing myself as much as I feel like I could. Do I feel like I could still push myself now? Yes, most definitely. Am I trying to push as hard as I can right now? Yes. But I also know that when it sinks in and I start to get more comfortable with it now, that I can be able to push myself even more again, and then I can continuously build off of that. But back then, I wasn't really pushing myself that much. I was like, oh yeah, 1 a week videos, some people that might work, some people that's perfectly fine, and that's all they need. But I feel like I wasn't putting 100% effort into my videos, and even now, I'm going to be honest, even now I feel like some of these videos I just wasn't 100% passionate about. It's either the game or whatever I'm talking about, but this is something I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about, and this is something I'm passionate about, and I love sitting down and talking to you guys and explaining, how my day was and talking to you. It brings the community together, it makes us whole, and it leaves a perfect opportunity for everyone to drop some comments down below, so don't forget that. But I think I'm done rambling on and holding you guys here. I know I've been talking a lot, but I just got one thing to say before you guys go. Don't ever regret something you're passionate about. I keep this around as a reminder to tell myself that this is what I could have been doing, something that I wouldn't 100% have been passionate about. And as I'm looking into this camera right now talking to you guys, I see that this is 100% what I'm passionate about, and I love it. You guys make me happy, and that's what I wanted to say. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below of whatever you want. I'll give you guys this one free opportunity to just drop any type of comment. If you want to have a conversation about pizza, we can talk about pizza. If you guys want to talk about more about the Air Force, we can talk about that too. I'm just messing with you guys. It's always your comment section. You can always tell me whatever you want. I encourage people to comment as much as they want to. It brings a smile to my face whenever you guys interact with the community, and dropping comments is a great way to do that. Because look around. There's nobody else in here. It's just me and you right now. This is just a conversation between me and you. And if you're new to the channel and you would like to show your support and join me on our and join me on our journey of happiness, then click that subscribe button right there. I know you're looking at it already, so just click it. Click that subscribe button. I'll try not to let you down. But as always, you know what we say here in the channel. Peace out, guys. Love you. Catch me in the next video.